Shalom. First and foremost, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to you, brothers that push this word in truth and in sincerity. Coming back with another lesson. And I want to read this here in Romans 3. And I'm going to read it in the KJV, then the NLT. So Romans 3:5, it says, "But if our righteousness commend the righteousness of the Most High, what shall we say? Is the Most High unrighteous, who taketh vengeance? Salakia. I speak as a man, for the Most High, the Most High forbid. For then how shall the Most High judge the world?" All right, I read it again verbatim. It says, "But if our unrighteousness commend the righteousness of God, what shall we say? Is God unrighteous, who taketh vengeance? I speak as a man. God forbid. For then how shall God judge the world?" All right. Now, I'm going to read this in the NLT, the same scriptures. It says, "But some might say our sinfulness serves a good purpose, for it helps people see how righteous the Most High is. Isn't it unfair then for him to punish us? This is merely a human point of view." All right, so I'll read it again. "But some might say our sinfulness serves a good purpose." All right, so that's the mindset certain people have. Certain people have the mindset that, Israel doing evil and things of that nature serves a good purpose. All right. It says for it helps people see how righteous the Most High is. So, for instance, Salakia. But back to it. So you got people that would think that, our unrighteousness and sin shows the goodness of the Heavenly Father. You got Jake that thinks like that. All right. Now the Lord could have had it to where we didn't go off. We didn't sin, no, none of that. But that's not the case. That's not how the Lord designed it. All right. So once again, it says, "But some might say our sinfulness serves a good purpose, for it helps people see how righteous the Most High is. Isn't it unfair then for him to punish us? This is merely a human point of view." So you got to think, you got people, Jake, that criticize the Heavenly Father. "Oh, well, why are we going through all this and slavery and all that?" But, if he's in control, why we get punished for it? He made us do it. Why we get punished for it? You got stupid niggas that think like that. And that shit ain't good, man. All right? It says, of course not. All right? Of course not. If the Most High were not truly fair, entirely fair, how would he be qualified to judge the world? So you got to think about that. If the Heavenly Father, because he's in control, if the Lord had it to where Jake went off, which we have gone off, and according to what the Lord said, according to his word, when you sin, hey, there's a judgment that comes with that. There's correction that comes with that. There's correction that comes with that. So when that actually happens, that shows the Lord to be just. You know, versus the mind of a nigga. Oh well, if us going off proves, you know, it serves a good purpose because it helps people see how righteous the Heavenly Father is. It shows the right side of the spectrum, being the Lord, what He said was right, but the actions of people is wrong. So the actions of people are wrong serves the purpose of showing how right the Lord is. But He the one that made us go off, so why we gotta get punished for it? You know, like, isn't that a bit much? You got people that think like that. Well, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay? Because verse 6, again, is in the NLT, it says, of course not. All right? If the Most High were not entirely fair, how would He be qualified to judge the world? So the Lord has to hold fast to His judgments because He's a proper judge, man. He's a true judge, the ultimate judge. All right? And when you deal with judgment, you have to incorporate balance. All right? Now, here in Romans 8, it says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. All right, so that's what ultimately what we need is to become the sons of God once again, man, because that in itself will eliminate all this bullshit that Jake, you know, goes through, the mindset of a nigga, because then we're gonna be on the right side of things completely and entirely, to where we ain't gotta expect no judgment in correction for sin. All right, it'll be just a constant state of being blessed. Okay, verse 20: for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of Him who has subjected the same in hope. So the purpose of us sinning, all right, and being made subject unto vanity is that we can be subjected to hope and being delivered. All right, as it says here in 21, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. And that's the end game. That's the result. That's the final destination, is to become the sons of the Heavenly Father as we were in the beginning. All right. So us sinning serves the purpose of the Lord subjecting us to hope in His salvation, man. All right. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. Till next time, I say shalom.